Why do seasonal allergies get worse in spring? Have you ever wondered why spring brings more sneezes and sniffles? Seasonal allergies, also known as hay fever or allergic rhinitis, affect millions of people each year. The worsening of these allergies in spring is largely due to environmental changes and how our bodies respond to certain airborne particles. To understand this better, let's look at how allergies work. Allergies occur when the immune system reacts to substances that are usually harmless, like pollen from trees, grasses, or weeds. When these tiny particles enter the nose, eyes, or throat, the immune system mistakenly identifies them as threats. This triggers the releases of chemicals such as histamine, leading to common allergy symptoms like sneezing, itchy or watery eyes, a runny nose, and nasal congestion. Spring is a peak time for allergies because many plants start releasing pollen into the air. Trees typically bloom first, followed by grasses and then weeds. As temperatures rise and days get longer, the amount of pollen in the air increases significantly. This surge in pollen is what causes the immune response in sensitive individuals. Several factors contribute to the severity of spring allergies. Climate change is one of them, leading to longer and more intense pollen seasons. Higher temperatures and increased carbon dioxide levels encourage plants to grow more vigorously and produce more pollen. This results in allergy seasons starting earlier and lasting longer than in the past, which means people are exposed to allergens for extended periods. The types of pollen released in spring also play a role. Early in the season, tree pollen is often the main culprit, and it can travel long distances on the wind. This makes it hard for allergy sufferers to avoid exposure, even if they stay indoors. Later in spring, grass pollen becomes more prevalent, adding to the burden for those allergic to multiple pollen types. For those with allergies, the combination of high pollen counts and longer exposure times leads to more frequent and severe symptoms. Common symptoms include sneezing fits, itchy and watery eyes, a runny or stuffy nose, and sometimes sinus pressure or headaches. These symptoms can worsen when spending time outdoors during peak pollen times or when pollen enters homes through open windows or on clothing. There are practical steps to help reduce allergy symptoms during spring. Staying indoors on windy days when pollen counts are high, keeping windows closed, using air conditioning with a clean filter, and showering after being outside can minimize exposure. Over-the-counter medications like antihistamines, nasal sprays, and eye drops are often used to relieving symptoms. For those with persistent or severe allergies, consulting a healthcare professional is advisable to discuss additional treatment options, such as allergy testing or immunotherapy. While allergies can be managed, there is currently no cure. Treatment focuses on reducing symptoms and improving quality of life. It is always best to seek personalized medical advice from a healthcare provider if you experience significant or persistent allergy symptoms. In summary, seasonal allergies worsen in spring due to the large amounts of pollen released by plants during this time. Climate change is making pollen seasons longer and more intense, increasing exposure and symptom severity for allergy sufferers. Understanding these factors can help individuals manage their symptoms and enjoy the season more comfortably.